The upcoming European Union elections may see a record low number of voters at the polls. That's according to a recently released survey by Eurobarometer, the polling service of the European Commission. But Joseph Hannan, a Commission spokesperson, says people just don't know because there's been little publicity about the event.
It's, I think, fairly normal that people will just in their daily lives follow what's on their TV or radio, and if they don't hear about the European Parliament elections, you can't expect them to know that they're taking place 6 months from the time that they're asked the question.
They were asked in January and February. That's when the survey was conducted. That's also when the media was occupied with the economic crisis and Obama's inauguration. But even keeping this in mind, some people on the streets of Brussels say they simply don't care.
I don't like very much politics.
Do you care about the election?
No, I will not go.
I don't know anything about the elections.
Oh, and you don't care?
No.
And that's precisely the attitude the survey reflects, with the lowest figure in Poland, where only 17% of those questioned say they intend to vote. But some also see the right to vote as duty.
If people don't vote, they should not complain about it.
It's important to vote because it's your democratic right and duty.
The highest turnout is expected in Malta, Denmark, Luxembourg and Belgium. In Luxembourg and Belgium, voting is mandatory. And the reason for the high rate of abstention across Europe, according to some politicians...
in these elections, I would be still much more optimistic, saying that at least in my country's case, Estonia's case, where 80% of citizens are happy being members of the European Union.
Others, however, say the lack of interest in the political process stems from the lack of its understanding.
Certainly that comes across in the survey. A lot of people say that they wouldn't be voting because they don't know enough about the issues or they don't know enough about what the Parliament does.
The economy is expected to be issue number one in the June election. And to lure voters to the polls, the European Union has even hooked up with MTV to launch a campaign specifically targeting young voters. While the Commission's survey projects a record low turnout in the upcoming European Union elections this June, when it comes to the reasons behind the trend, there is a fine line between apathy, skepticism and a genuine lack of understanding of the political system. Anna Moya, Press TV, Brussels.